let's talk about sponsorship requirements for the purpose of adjusting status. My friend, sponsor is a person who's either a lawful permanent resident or a U.S. citizen, and they have an income to support the person that they're petitioning for, right? Say, for example, the sponsor does not have sufficient income. What you're going to have to do is you have to add a joint sponsor and then totalize the total amount of income. Sometimes, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes the sponsor on their income, the income can be low, but they have asset. How do we calculate asset in terms of cash? If the sponsor is sponsoring the wife, the way it's going to play out is this, right? You take the sponsor basically requirement, income requirement for the household size. For example, if they say for two people, the income requirement is $25,000, okay? And then the sponsor income. The sponsor income is, let's say, $10,000 yearly. So what's going to happen is you do 25,000 minus 10,000 is going to be 15,000. And if you're sponsoring the spouse, the sponsor is going to take 15,000 times 3, okay? 45,000. If the sponsor has cash or asset worth 45,000 and they can prove it on top of their 10,000 as income, then they have met the income requirement for the purpose of sponsoring the wife or the child. But if they're sponsoring a parent, then that amount has to be times 5. Okay, so that's how you make your calculation. But if you don't have asset and the sponsorship requirement, you don't meet it, just find a joint sponsor who has the money, the income, and the asset, or just the income. If it's higher, that's the end of the story. But if they don't have it higher, then we can add the asset and the cash to make it happen.